to my first ever YouTube video. So today we're just going to sort of discuss and touch on a little bit about me. So I'm just going to sort of introduce myself. I'm going to sort of let you guys know the purpose of me sort of launching YouTube videos. And obviously what's coming next, like upcoming sorry, a little bit of mess, upcoming upcoming videos that I have lined up in the pipeline. So yeah, so my name's Pooja. I'm from Essex. I'm 28 years old. Obviously I'm Indian. My mum is Sikh and my dad is Hindu. We more follow the Sikh side because we've been brought up by our mum's side. So obviously everyone's here in the UK from my mum's side. With my dad's side, they live in Dubai. They have for many years, I think I've been a baby, to be honest. So yeah, they've always lived out there, and when we was younger we would always visit them every spring. So because in Dubai it'll be hot in April and here will be just in spring just starts in a way, isn't it? So yeah, so their background, they're originally from Rajasthan. Obviously they moved to Delhi, and my dad's brother and sisters are one's in Australia, one's in Canada. So yeah, so with my dad's side, they're sort of all over the world. Obviously mum's side are here, so I'm more closer to them. I'm the oldest, so obviously I was brought up with my mum's cousins. So most of my mum's cousins are similar ages or a few years older or much younger. So yeah, it's quite nice because they're your aunties and uncles, but at the same time you can call them your cousins. So yeah, so other than me sort of starting up a fitness business venture, which is of course called PVRK Fitness, on this sorry, not on the side, my day job involves me to work for the civil service. So I'm not going to mention which department. So yeah, that's my 9 to 5 job. I've been doing that for since I finished uni, which was at 22. So obviously my undergrad was in accounting and finance, yeah, typical. So yeah, I've done that at Anglo Ruskin University in Chelmsford. So yeah, so once I finished university, I started to work for the civil service, carried on working, and then on the side I was doing my masters. I'm not going to mention what subject my master's in because it's a bit controversial. And then yeah, so and then now I'm sort of applying and in the process of doing my PhD. The topic that I've chosen is sort of relate to my undergrad, so that be in finance and business, because I thought if the next steps for me is to sort of venture out with my business, then I should sort of expand on my knowledge and learn more. So there are a lot of courses starting this year, September or October time. So I'm in the process of sort of writing my proposal and then submitting it hopefully. One of my friends is helping to sort of mark it because she was a teacher. So I'm going to finish it off tomorrow and then give it back to her. So yeah, so that's a bit about me. What's my hobbies? Obviously my hobbies is gym. I love going to the gym. I love going out generally with my friends and family. What else do I like doing? Eating. I love when it's cheat days, but I don't have a sweet tooth. I snack once a month because I feel like snacking is very dangerous, because once you start you can't stop. So I snack once a month and I think that's more than enough. I don't really touch fizzy drinks, to be honest. Even when I'm out, if I go to a bar or something, I stick to either wine or just cocktails basically. So yeah, that's a bit about me. So just moving on to starting up PVRK Fitness. So before the lockdowns, I think it was end of 2019, I think I decided that okay, I'm going to study to be a PT, and then from there I will sort of launch a business and take it from there. And obviously that's the end of 2019. Come hit 2020, COVID hit us, so there was a lot of delays. I was a bit confused and say, oh, should I carry on or whatnot? So which I did anyway. So I carried on studying. I started on my Instagram again because I was off Instagram for a good 5-6 years. So I came back to it, and a lot of things changed. A lot. Like I got off Instagram, I think, when I was 22, and then I came back literally 2 years ago. So there was a lot of difference, basically. So yeah, so that was that, and then so I carried on, and then I met so many people on the way, friends, even like going out, and you know, you sort of meet different people, and they're from different backgrounds and jobs, and they give you ideas, and just sort of sometimes even push you. Oh, why don't you do this, or have you thought about this? And it's always good to listen to people, because it's either, okay, maybe I should do this, or okay, maybe I shouldn't do this. So it's always good to sort of be attentive when someone tells you something. So yeah, so I met so many good people, and so I think at the moment I'm in a good position, but I can be in a better position, but which I'm pushing to be. I'm going to keep being consistent. At the moment, I've sort of got a good following on Instagram. I'm in the pipeline of pushing products out. I've collaborated with a few other brands, not big brands, but just like small companies, small brands. But I think that's how you sort of start off, isn't it? So that was the whole purpose. I've always been into fitness. I've always sort of like in primary school, in secondary school, I've been part of the netball team. I've been part of what's have I done? The basketball team, and I think PE was the only set. That's the only subject that I was set one for. And I ran for my school from primary school until secondary school. I ran. It was something called Ashford's. I think it was Ashford's, which is around the corner to us, and different schools will come and compete. So we need to do, I think relay was one of my like strengths. I've always been quite into it, always been into my health. So I thought, why not have a sort of career also in something that is your passion? Because when you're passionate about something, like, you're always consistent, and you discipline yourself, and you push yourself a lot. So that's why I thought, that's what I would just go ahead and do. So I've been quite consistent the past coming up like a year and a half, coming up to 2 years. It's been quite good. So I'm going to go back to the name of the show. So it was quite difficult to name this show, because I was thinking, what should I name this podcast? What should I name it? So I came up with the Pooj show. I thought, let me have my name included in it. First I thought, let's stick to my brand name. And then I thought, no, because the show is also about me in general, sort of introducing myself, what I do. And obviously, as episodes go on, my ideas were obviously to bring in people from the fitness background, like upcoming pro boxers. I've got a few friends that are in sort of the boxing field, and just PTs in general, or like nutritionists. So we're all similar, but at the same time, we come from different backgrounds, and we have different mindsets and perception on certain things. So I need to put my phone away. So for the next episodes, like I've got like people organized. I've got episodes sorted, basically, where I'm going to interview individuals related, to fitness, and we're going to sort of elaborate on certain topics. For example, fitness and mental health. During lockdown, there were so many people that suffered because, especially with their mental health, because A, that they indoors, and B, they can't do day-to-day things, i.e. work out, whereas it's a stress relief, it helps with depression, it changes your mood, there's a lot of factors, there's a lot of positive points with that. So we're going to discuss around that. We're going to discuss about just like muscle groups in general, how you should train, nutrition in general. I definitely want to do an episode on like plant-based vegan food and normal meats, and obviously what I've done this past year, I've started to eat a lot of vegan food, and hopefully like in the next few episodes I'm going to sort of explain how that's helped me, my muscle growth, just how I feel in general, like my skin, hair, just general stuff, and the benefits of it. So I'm definitely going to touch on that, because I feel like, especially in this era, a lot of people are turning to vegan foods, gluten-free, plant-based food. Especially, like, I know there are a lot of like professionals in like boxing and Olympics and whatnot, and their diet is based just on plant-based. They're not vegetarian, but you know, this helps them train and perform better, and there are facts behind it. So I'm definitely going to elaborate on that. And oh yeah, just to add, the reason why I have like gluten-free food, because I have a slight intolerance to gluten, which I found out last September/October. So yeah, so I can't eat like bread. I have to eat gluten-free bread. Rice, most rice are gluten-free anyway, so it's okay. Even desserts I have to be careful with. So yeah, so I just have to be a bit careful with that, otherwise it's not good. So yeah, so that's like, you know, the next episodes coming up, you know, just a little brief touch on that. But yeah, sorry, going back, I just go off track with a topic. But yeah, going back to the name of the show. So how old was I? I was like 25. It was in 2018, and I went to it was my friend's hen. So my friend, her name is Nikia, and we met when I first started my first job. That's how we met, because we're from two separate areas. She's from Surrey, I'm from Essex. So yeah, so obviously like we became friends or whatever, and then she invited me to a hen, and obviously I knew of her friends as well. So obviously we went to Marbella, and we had the best time ever. Like that was one of my best holidays. Like it was such a fun group, you know, no one was like spiteful or anything. Everyone just got along, you know, we had a good time. Like everyone just flowed basically, and I think that's much better, because you don't want any tension, or you know, this person not getting along, or this person having an opinion. So yeah, so we so we went to Marbella. We went for 5 nights, and I still remember the dates. I think it was from June 1st until like June 5th. Yeah, that's what it was. I'm just good at remembering numbers and dates. I don't even know why. I have since I've been younger. Like I always remember stuff. But yeah, so that was the dates, and so yeah, so we went. Yeah, that's the period that we went. I went from Gatwick Airport because it's closer to them, so I just like got trained down from like East Croydon because I went from work. And yeah, so I don't know how it came about, but I think after the first night, because we went to Tibu, I think, it's one of the like big clubs out in Marbella, and I think we had such a good time and we all vibed. And obviously they got to know me more, because this was like the 3rd time they probably met me, and they gave me the name. I don't know who it was, even Nikia or Chelsea, I don't remember, but they gave me the name The Pooj, and throughout the holiday they called me that, and I was like, okay, like it's fine. I didn't really understand why, but I was like, okay, it's fine, like we have nicknames for each other. And then I think when we came back, and I was like, what, like how come you said you called me The Pooj, like what's behind it? And they're like, it's just that you're The Pooj. Like if we think of someone called Pooja, we think about you. So I thought that was quite special, that they called me that. So I thought, okay, let's do something special with this YouTube like podcast name. So yeah, I thought The Pooj Show, because you know it's about me. It just, you know, things that I love, what I'm passionate about. You know, bringing in people that also sort of relate to things that I love and stuff. So I thought, why not, and just call it The Pooj Show. Especially because the famous Pooja from Big Brother. I think that's how everyone sort of knows the name as well, because of, you know, Pooja, what is his behaviour. Till today, that video is so funny. But yeah, so that's basically about me, just about my background, what I love to do, what I do in general. Just a bit about my everyday life, and you know, what's like in the next episodes, what I'll be showing to you, what I'll be presenting to you, because I feel like sharing knowledge is important, and I feel like we don't do it enough. I feel like when we get to a certain age, I think people take it in the wrong way when we share knowledge. or like I've realized that people sort of underestimate us and like, oh, we like, you know, we don't need to listen to that. But I feel like as human beings, we're always learning, we're always growing every day. Like we're learning something new, whether you're 20 or 40 or 50, like, you know, because technology changes every day and the world changes every day as well. Like, so, you know, we need to keep up with that knowledge in order to sort of survive in a way. So yeah, that's what I personally think. But yeah, so that's enough about me. That's enough about me. But yeah, I hope like you enjoy the first episode. I know it was short and brief, but I more want to sort of introduce myself, and sort of, you know, you guys sort of get to know me as well. So that's what I sort of touched on, like little things, like starting from primary school to secondary, to sixth form to uni. So my hair. Yeah, and obviously to present and my like working life as well, because I think that's important, and the journeys that we sort of take is sort of, it makes us who we are, and the decisions that we take as well. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed like today's sort of short, brief episode. But definitely follow me on Instagram, which will be at the bottom here, hopefully. And then yeah, like and subscribe below, like, so. And if you guys want any videos or tips or just anything fitness related or just anything in general, just yeah, just let me know, or drop a comment below. I'll be more than happy to do an episode on, you know, a certain topic that an individual would want me to elaborate on, or just, you know, even if you've got any questions just about me in general, about my life, about my private life, or certain things, not everything, I'd be more than happy to discuss. But yeah, thank you for watching today's episode, and I'll see you soon.